Hey YouTube, it's Vince Romano26 here with an antique store haul for you guys today. Found some pretty cool things at the antique store, vintage Christmas wise, and I found a really cool gift for my aunt, which I'll get to. First thing that I'll show you guys is this really cool, nice vintage Mrs. Santa Claus, or Mrs. Claus, excuse me. This antique mall, I swear to God, has some of the best deals I've ever seen on antiques, especially with vintage Christmas. People got their usual expensive stuff, but you know what? You can stay away from that. You don't have to buy that stuff. So I got this Mrs. Claus for $2.95. Apparently they said as is. I think she was off of something, but you know what? It's okay. She's in good shape, and I don't see anything wrong with her. So I've got her for $2.95. That's a steal. So I was really excited. I couldn't pass that up. And then if you look right here, this little group of items here, all these ornaments, bought I think 7 things for $4. It was in a baggie full of stuff, so I bought all these vintage Santa ornaments and caroler and the snowman and this pin right here which is marked made in Hong Kong. All that for $4. I couldn't go wrong with it. So I'm going to put those on my Christmas tree, and actually this came off of one of those really ugly plastic plant pieces, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a needle and go through the plastic of the snowman's head and make him an ornament. So that should be very fun. This Santa right here, I actually bought for $4. He's also an ornament, and he's worth it because he's one of the larger ornaments, so I don't mind paying a little extra for the larger ornaments. One of the best finds I think I found yesterday were these really cool, and these are authentic vintage 50s or their late 40s or early 50s Christmas bubble lights. I tested them out and they worked. I bought both of these for $1. I couldn't believe it, and when I saw $1 on that ticket, I was like, they're mine. And I kind of like them because they look like they're flipped strawberries. Like, here's what a real strawberry would look like with the green stem and the red piece that you eat. And then you've got the reverse of that, which is the red stem and then the green. Sort of like a reverse strawberry. So I thought those were kind of cool. I do want to find some more of them. Antique stores are really not the place to be looking for vintage bubble lights because people ask so much for them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep an eye out for them at the estate sales that I go to throughout the year. So yeah, couldn't go wrong for $1 on those. Last ornament that I bought is this really cool snowflake in the shape of like the old shiny bright tree toppers. Paid $2 for this ornament. I know that seems like a lot for just one ornament, but you know what? Christmas time I don't mind paying a little extra for this, but I know I can get these much cheaper throughout the year at the one flea market that we go to, but this was so unique I couldn't pass it up, and I think it's really cool looking. So for $2 I couldn't go wrong. Next and last vintage Christmas piece that I bought is this really neat Santa bank, probably from the 60s or 70s. Paid $3 for it. It's going to be a great display piece in here. So I think that'll be great, and for $3 I couldn't beat it, and it's like the blow molds. He's not beat up, and his paint isn't faded or anything like that, so I think I'll do well with that in my room. And then we got a lot of 5 vintage Tupperware juice tumblers. These are extremely popular in the vintage dish and cup world. Paid $3.95 for these, and I already have some downstairs that I bought for $1 at one of the flea markets that we go to. So I was pretty satisfied with $3, and I know I can get my money back with these because I know people really like to have these, and they're great gifts to give to people, especially if you grew up when these were available. So $3.95 I couldn't go wrong, so I know I'll make at least $7 or $8 on that. And then the last piece, I said this was the last piece, but this is actually the last piece of Christmas memorabilia, is this really huge Santa Claus. I bought them for $12 again, and a little bit more for the vintage Santas, especially this time of year. But I know I could probably get these at estate sales for like $3 or $4, but you know what, it's okay. I just won't do it again. And one thing that I actually find very, very interesting about these old Santas, let me show you, especially with these ones. Let's take the boot off of here. In Japan, they must have taken old newspapers and they must have rolled them up and made the Santas with that. That is so creative. I never knew that they did that. And that's for the whole body. Like, the whole body is made of recycled newspaper, which that's a pretty good way to save paper. Sucks we don't do that today. So for 12 bucks, and I couldn't just pass him up because he was a really good deal. A lot of people find the old Santa Clauses to be extremely scary. Sorry, zoomed in. And you know, they are kind of creepy, but you know, I kind of have a fixation for the old Santas. I remember my grandmother had a Santa and Mrs. Claus that really just scared the living daylights out of me when I was younger. And it made my parents get rid of it right after she passed away, so I guess maybe I'm feeling a bit of remorse that we got rid of those, but those ones were just downright ugly and creepy to me because they frightened me as a child. These don't frighten me. So I don't have an issue with Mrs. Claus or Santa at all. So that's totally okay with me. Alright, and the last piece is the gift that I have for my aunt. As many of you know, my aunt really likes the 70s kitschy glassware, whether it be pitchers or bowls or glassware or glasses like these. So I bought this set for $5. I couldn't pass it up as soon as I saw the price tag for it, so I figured why not just buy it for her. And although my aunt's really not into Christmas, I mean, I feel I still gotta get her stuff because, you know, part of the family now. So, well, she's not married to my uncle, but I still consider her part of the family because she's been with us for over a year and a half now. So I just thought maybe she would like this picture and these glasses that go with it, excuse me. But yeah, really neat little antique store haul. Probably won't be seeing another one of these until October or September possibly, because if they have good deals on Halloween merchandise, or if they have good deals on Christmas things, then they gotta have good deals on vintage Halloween merchandise. We haven't been up there for October, or for Halloween, excuse me, so hopefully they'll have some good deals on that stuff. But yeah, that's everything that I got for, what was it? Yesterday was the 21st, and that's when we went. So this is for December 21st. I apologize for the late upload. So if you haven't already done so, please remember to comment and subscribe And if you're interested in the tumblers, please leave a please click the link in the description down below, and you can go to my eBay page and you can bid on possibly what you are interested in. And yeah, anyway, thank you for watching.